Okay tonight? How's that back feel?
I'm good, Burn. How about you, man? Squad on point tonight?
Yeah, I'm the usual aches and pains, but nothing I can't handle.
Of course.
I'm a little more nervous than usual, though.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
And tonight means more than most. I can't stand those guys.
I ain't never seen Burn all riled up. I thought you loved everybody, man.
I do, but my first training job was over there. And without getting into a long story, it didn't work out.
And I thought you had been here your whole career.
I landed here. I'm happy, but I do have a long memory.
Say no more. I'll make sure I put these chumps in their place, man. You already know.
I appreciate that, MP.
Got you.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight. Up next, the Rockets taking on the Warriors. For the Rockets, losing 7 out of their last 10 games has left a bad taste in their mouths. But tonight represents a new beginning, and they want to taste victory once again. Warriors Rockets is next, right after this.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In the world where you never.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on Now Here We Are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
Well, MP and this team are off to a good start when it comes to the challenge he set for them. I think the preparation, anticipation, and energy for what these games mean has become almost a skill set in their arsenal. And they're hoping to build on that momentum in this one. They've still got quite a few rivalry games left.
Now Golden State's starting 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Kuminga. And it's Garrett in at the 5. And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We know that everybody knows the history between these two teams. All those knockdown, drag-out battles. So I asked him if he was going to take the high road tonight and try to stay above the fray. He said just the opposite. These guys always show us disrespect. We're going to grind it out and teach them a lesson. Get your popcorn ready. Kevin.
I've got it right here, DA. I'm going to start chopping it down. Familiarity, the right breeding contempt here. Got a piece of it. Here's Podziemski. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Three-pointer, Butler, and another three for Golden State.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Şengün. In the corner, Smith with it. It's rebounded by Garrett.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Now, Whitmore, covered by Garrett. Pass to Green. Unhindered, going all the way. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot for 3. Smith. Podziemski grabs the board. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Garrett. Şengün covering. Garrett with the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 10-point game. Whitmore finds Smith. And it's Shepard, top of the key. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. 6 points for Reed Shepard.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
And let's take a moment now to hear from Shams Charania, who's got some intel from Bucks Nation. Shams, what's happening in Milwaukee?
Thanks, Kevin. They're hoping to give their offense a boost with the addition of DeMar DeRozan. This is an all-star caliber player who's thrived in multiple systems, and I'm hearing they have no doubt that DeRozan will slot in and provide an instant scoring jump.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. And here is Green, following the 3 from Garrett. Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. It's rebounded by Garrett. Warriors leading by 13. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And here is Şengün. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. The Rockets with another miss. A 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Whitmore. Amen Thompson comes in for Jalen Green. And Brand subbed in for Shepard. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins checked in for Jimmy Butler. Delano Banton comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's White in for Curry. Şengün with the bucket.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hugh, in their last matchup against Denver, delivered quite a performance. He scored 54 points, and his glass work resulted in a season-high rebound total for him as well. An amazing performance. probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Nice shot by Smith.
Smith showing you that he can make tough shots when well defended. Really nicely done.
Here's Garrett with the drive.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Screen by Şengün. Thompson passes to Şengün. Lock at 6. From the high post. Nice shot by Thompson.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Garrett. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the... And welcome back to the... Şengün's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Kispert. Garrett, he's checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for White. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepard out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Garrett. Takes it off the glass. Garrett's got 25 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Out to Smith from the arc. It's rebounded by Garrett. Garrett's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Garrett's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Smith, the pass to Eason. Over Wiggins. Here's Şengün. And another shot. That's blocked by Garrett.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Rockets trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shepard, the pass to Eason. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Garrett, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they've done. Some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Here's Shepard. He has 6.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called. Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
Garrett's shot is off.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Takes a step back. And here's Green outside. Drops in the tray. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot. He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
Now Shepherd. He's got 10. Pass to Şengün. Over to the left wing. Now Shepherd. To the paint. And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
Garrett, the pass to Wiggins. There's the triple. Garrett with the bucket. Garrett's got 38 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Shepherd, the pass to Şengün.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's Garrett. They lead by 24, their biggest margin, and the shot is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Şengün passes to Shepherd. To stop the run. Nailed from three-point land. Shepherd's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for him. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Garrett. Drills the three-pointer. Garrett's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a...
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
We know about DeRozan's consistency as a...
And that concludes halftime.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Q, impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga out there with Butler, and it's Garrett in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Şengün. Pass to Whitmore. Shoots the 3. Curry with the rebound. On offense, here are the Warriors. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over, so let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is, and with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
Now you look at Whitmore. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Pass to Shepard. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
Get the perimeter.
Smith in the posts, defended by Kuminga.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
He takes it in. Garrett's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Whitmore. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. No good on the 3.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Here's Shepard after the made shot from Garrett. Down low, shoots. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
And both free throws good for Whitmore. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Another one goes. Incredible.
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
Well, he's marching towards history, Greg, as we know. He looks to catch the mark for third most 50-point games in a single season, which is absolutely amazing. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Shepard the pass to Şengün. Here's Green. Pass to Whitmore. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 5 points in the game.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Garrett with the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Shepard after the made shot from Garrett. Shepard with a screen for Smith. At the elbow, it's Şengün. Over in the corner, Green. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Green missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
Here's Shepard. He's got 13. Houston moving the ball around. Şengün with a screen on Curry. Here's Shepard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Santos is checked in. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jimmy Butler. Delano Banton's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's White in for Curry.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't eat home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.